Last week out on Sunday Night Madness, it was Corey Marvin in the Diggers Diecast Earthshaker taking home the victory over Carolina Crusher in the final round. They're the truck and team to beat here tonight. Can anybody stop the Earthshaker? But the overall points champion as we close out week 4 of Sunday Night Madness moves on to the December season, and Carolina Crusher is still on top in points.
We'll never back down. We will not relent now and never till the day that we dreamed of. I see it coming as we press on. We will not relent now and never till the day that we dreamed of. I see it coming alive.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to week 4 as we close out the Sunday Night Madness tour for the November season. Earthshaker is the man to get here tonight as he is the current Sunday Night Madness champion, but Carolina Crusher still leads in the overall points, so it's going to be a battle to the finish right here tonight. Be sure if you're new here, give this video a big thumbs up, and let's see if we can get it over to 100 likes. Now moving on with round 1 action, kicking things off. Brodozer will take on Wildfoot, followed by USA 1 taking on Carolina Crusher. Later on tonight, we'll see Excalibur take on the Gravedigger. Now up first, the wild man Ryan Johnson has been struggling out here quite a bit. He's back in Brodozer, now set to take on Zach George out of Pacific, Missouri in the Wildfoot Ford. Now both trucks are staged up at the line. Wildfoot's been running strong out here on Sunday Night Madness, but Ryan Johnson and Brodozer have something to prove here tonight, being pretty much winless overall in the November season. Both trucks are staged. Wildfoot taking on Brodozer as we go green. Down the straight stretch. They're dead even up and over the cars here. And wild man Ryan Johnson making easy work of the Wildfoot Ford. We'll see him move on to semifinals in the Brodozer. Now next up here in round 1 action, your current points champion so far, Brandon Jager, returns in Carolina Crusher. He is set to take on Jalen Buford in the USA 1 Chevrolet out of Maximum Motorsports. Both these guys have won the Sunday Night Madness Championship here before. They're out for title number 2. 2 Chevrolets going to throw it down. One out of Minnesota, one out of North Carolina. Here's the green light now, battle of the bow tie up and over the cars here. And I think Jalen Buford in USA 1 just barely edged out the Carolina Crusher over here in the near lane. We're going to go back and take a look at a photo finish as they came across the finish line. Your winner is Jalen Buford in USA 1, moving on to semifinal action. Now, next up in round 1, the bad boy himself, that's Johnny Redlaw in Excalibur, bringing the wicked Chevrolet to the line, set to take on Shaggy. Matt Cheever returning out of Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, in the Gravedigger, staged over there in the far lane. Matt Cheever out here making a pretty good name for himself. He wants to put Gravedigger all the way in the finals and possibly take it home. Here's the green light now down the straight stretch. Cheever got a lead, and Redlaw had his hands full coming down the straight stretch. I believe Matt Cheever and Gravedigger may have done it coming across the finish line. We will definitely go back and take a look at the MTA replay. You see right here as we go back, Cheever got him off the line. Redlaw had his hands full trying to run down the Gravedigger. Some big time air there by Excalibur, and it was all Matt Cheever taking home the win. He moves on to semis in the Gravedigger. Next up, as we close out round 1 action, Austin Arabia bringing Bigfoot back to the line. He is set to take on your current Sunday Night Madness champion, Corey Marvin, in the Earthshaker. And Corey Marvin shocking the world last week, taking home the big win, his first big win, making Diggers Diecast proud. Both trucks staged. Here's the green light now. Earthshaker and Bigfoot down the straight stretch. And Bigfoot may have upset the champion here in round 1. Austin Arabia trying to get it shut down before getting into the hay bales in the car down there. We're going to go back and take another look. I believe Bigfoot may have done it. As we check out the MTA replay here, both trucks caught a good light coming down that straight stretch. You see them side by side as they go up and over the cars here coming across the line. And yes, Austin Arabia and Bigfoot puts the champion on the trailer. Now as we go on to the pit area, Team Gravedigger's getting ready for the next round. Wildfoot's getting ready to tire down and load it up on the trailer. And there you see the champion that came in as champion here tonight, Corey Marvin and Earthshaker. They're loading up in the Diggers Diecast race team. They're going back home, going to tighten up their nuts and bolts. We hope to see them back out here for the December season of Sunday Night Madness. We got some more racing to go as we get set to kick off semifinal action here on Sunday Night Madness. And looking at your first round matchups in semifinals, Brodozer takes on USA 1, then Gravedigger takes on the Bigfoot. That one ought to be a barn burner. But first, Ryan Johnson, the wild man, returns to the line in Brodozer. He is set to take on Jalen Buford in the USA 1 Chevrolet. Now again, the biggest rivalry in MTA Motorsports. Maximum Motorsports soon to be Outlaw Motorsports, taking on Johnson Motorsports. Both trucks staged at the line. They met each other before. Who's going to take it home as we go green? They're even up and over the cars. And Jalen Buford putting it on two wheels there, coming across the line. I'm not too sure who picked up the win. That was an incredibly close race. We got to go back and take a look at the photo finish here. Your winner by merely inches is Ryan Johnson in Brodozer. He puts the big bad diesel powered in the finals. USA 1 gonna pack it up here tonight. And next up there you see the Gravedigger coming to the line. That's your boy Matt Cheever, Shaggy in the Gravedigger, set to take on Bigfoot. That's Austin Arabia out of Pacific, Missouri in the big blue oval. Both trucks now staged at the line. They're playing a little bit of mind games with each other. Who's gonna jump the light? But only here on MTA are you going to see Bigfoot take on the Gravedigger. Both trucks staged now. Who meets Brodozer in the finals? Here's the green light, dead even off the line now. Bigfoot's got a lead on him. And Matt Cheever just couldn't come up with it in the Gravedigger over in the near lane. Austin Arabia puts the big Ford Oval in the finals to take on Brodozer. And what an incredible race that was. But folks, don't go anywhere because the finals are coming up next. It's the last race of the November season. Bigfoot taking on Brodozer. Who's going to come out on top? We find out after the break.
You called down the thunder, well now you got it.
And MTA Holiday Havoc comes to you on Christmas Day. We get set to go racing, but right now, we are going to close out the November season of madness. Wildman Ryan Johnson puts Brodozer in the finals for the first time in his career on Madness. He is set to take on Austin Arabia and Bigfoot, who has been running so strong out here on Madness. He's looking to put the big bad Ford Oval on top to close out the November season. And I'm sure the Johnson Motorsports race team would want nothing more than to add a Sunday Night Madness victory to their credential list. Now, Bigfoot going against Brodozer. Both trucks staged at the line. Who takes it home here tonight? As we go green now down the straight stretch, they're even up and over the cars. What an incredible race to close out the November season. Ladies and gentlemen, that was incredibly close. We are going to go down to an MTA replay and try to figure out who won this race. I don't know who got it, but Bigfoot got him off the line here. Johnson putting down the horsepower, trying to play catch up across the cars. And your winner here tonight is going to be Wildman Ryan Johnson in Brodozer. He's bringing home another trophy to the Johnson Motorsports race team. Congratulations to Wildman Ryan Johnson and Brodozer. You are tonight's Sunday Night Madness champion. And now as we take a look at the overall points to close out the season, with tonight's win, Brodozer moves to 7th place with 240 points. But at the top of the heat is Brandon Jager and Carolina Crusher. He is your overall points champion with 290 points. And ladies and gentlemen, it was a close battle. But advancing to the December season of Sunday Night Madness, congratulations to Brandon Jager and Carolina Crusher. You are the overall points champion. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll wrap up the November season here on Sunday Night Madness. Thank you guys for coming out and watching us all season long. Be sure, if you haven't already, crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road. See you next week.
D5